Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Ask Steph. I'm Stephanie Lillian, and every week I answer your yoga and meditation questions. The question for this week is, how do I do Sun Salutation A? So today we're going to go through a little bit more of a tutorial style Q&A session, but we're going to really break down Sun Salutation A so you can fit it into your workout and lifestyle. If you are wondering, well, what the heck is Sun Salutation A? I'm going to go over that with you right now. So Sun Salutation A is really something that a lot of Vinyasa yoga classes build their class structure around. It's a great way to warm up the body and consists of a handful of postures moving with the breath. We move with the inhales and exhales, and we hold downward facing dog in order to warm up the body. It's really an amazing kind of pocket of a routine that encompasses everything. You got forward folds, you got back bends, you got shoulder work. You're really working the whole body through planks and other things, all within a couple postures. I actually used to do Sun Salutation A a couple times before work when I didn't have much time to fit in yoga into my lifestyle, but I knew I wanted just to feel a little bit better and energized for my day. So let's jump right into Sun Salutation A. If you'd like to join me, the best way to learn is by doing. So come on onto your mat or just stand on the ground wherever you're at. Feet hips distance, all 10 toes point forward. So the first part of Sun Salutation A is inhaling and sweeping the hands out and around. Bring the palms to touch at the top. On your exhale, you're going to hinge forward, coming all the way to a forward fold. Now as we hinge, the low belly pulls in, the back is nice and long, hands drop towards the feet. Now if the hands are not on the ground, that's okay. You can bend the knees to get there. On your next inhale, you'll rise up halfway. Let's pause there. Come on back to standing. Let's do that again. We inhale, hands sweep out and around, palms touch. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, rise up halfway. And then exhale, this time, let's step it on back to plank pose. Now once you're in plank pose, you have a couple of options. You can lower the knees down to the mat or keep them lifted. Either way, we're going to Chaturanga Dandasana. So as you're continuing the exhale, you'll bend the elbows, squeezing the elbows by your sides, and throw the shoulders forward of the fingertips, hovering off the mat. Let's do that all together one more time. So come on up to standing. The more you do it, the more it'll make sense. And I encourage you to pause this video as you're going throughout and keep repeating until you get these little segments down, and then it'll make sense once you do it all together. Inhale, hands sweep out and around, palms touch. Exhale, fold to the feet. Inhale, rise up halfway, lengthening the back body. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, plank pose. Drop the knees or keep them lifted, and lower yourself, hover off the ground, Chaturanga Dandasana. It is totally fine to lower yourself all the way to the mat here. On your next inhale, either low cobra, just lifting the heart up. If you're hovering, maybe you transition to upward facing dog. Hips and knees lift up off the mat as well. Exhale, down dog. Curl the toes under, press up and back, downward facing dog. Great job. Let's take it from the top. Step on up to the front of your mat, come up to standing. Let's do it again. Inhale, hands sweep out and around, palms touch. Exhale, fold to the feet. Inhale, rise up halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, plank pose, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana, forward limb staff pose. Inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, press it on back, downward facing dog. Once you're in your down dog, you're gonna hold this for 5 big breaths. If you're feeling like a lot of the weight is in the shoulders and the hands, bend your knees, press your hips back, feel the weight shift to the lower half of your body. Let's take 2 more big breaths here. 1 more breath, heels press towards the mat. On your next inhale, you can walk, step, or hop your feet all the way up between your hands. If you need to bend the knees to get there, feel free to do so. Rise up halfway when you get to the top of your mat. And exhale, fold down. Inhale all the way up to standing, soft bend in the knees, hands sweep out and around, palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Down by the sides, woo. Let's do that one more time together. Inhale, hands sweep out and around, palms touch. Exhale, fold to the feet. Inhale, rise up halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step on back, plank pose. Lower yourself down to a hover or on the ground. Inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take 5 big breaths in your downward facing dog. Breathing deeply, fingertips spread wide, press the hands through the mat. Upper inner arms roll out and away from the ears, though belly pulls in, knees, thighs drive towards the wall behind you. One more big breath. On your next inhale, either walk, step, or hop the feet up between your hands. When you get to the top of your mat, rise up halfway and pull the heart forward. Exhale, fold to the feet. Inhale all the way up to standing, hands sweep out and around, palms touch. Exhale, hands through heart center and down by the sides. Great job, you did it. That is Sun Salutation A. I highly recommend that you break it down into the pieces that we just did. Once you master one portion, add on the next pose. Getting the postures is the first part of it. The second part is linking the breath to the movements. This is an awesome little sequence of postures to help warm up the body, to get you going for the day. So I highly recommend that you take the time to learn it and incorporate it into your lifestyle and practice. Thank you so much for joining me here today. The light in me truly honors the light in you. Namaste.